Leadoff pitch. Strike three. Person gets it done. A no-hitter for Cameron Person. First pitch is driven out into the outfield and drops. This game is tied. Aubrey Goodnight, the game of her Nighthawk career, connected, driven deep, and it is over the wall. A grand slam home run for Katie Branch, and the Nighthawks take the lead. It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Hank Aaron Field at Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to this NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Today's games are brought to you by the following sponsors: by Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services. Also by RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs. CHI St. Vincent proudly supports the Nighthawks this season, as does Levi Hospital. And a special thank you to Visit Hot Springs, cheering on National Park College this season. If you would like to support Nighthawk Athletics, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. It's game day. No place like home for the National Park College Nighthawks, who welcome their friends from Harrison, Arkansas, the North Arkansas College Lady Pioneers, to Majestic Park today. On a beautiful Saturday afternoon in the Spa City, Hot Springs, Arkansas, Cameron Person takes the circle for NPC on a 5-game winning streak, coming into Region 2 play and sitting at that number 2 position in NJCAA Region 2 standings. We're underway. The leadoff hitter for the Lady Pioneers is left fielder Cadence Graham, wearing number 1 for the ladies in red this afternoon. Person fires the second pitch of the at-bat, finds the strike zone, count even, 1-1. Cameron Person making her 10th appearance of the season, 2-4 on the year with a .376 ERA, 20 strikeouts to her name. She fires that one in and deuces to pop up. Shallow left field. Reagan White comes in on a sprint to make the grab, one away here in the top of the first inning. So Graham is retired. That brings up North Ark catcher Riley Lowry to the plate. Lowry bats .446 this season for North Arkansas College. 45 hits, 20 runs scored, 8 doubles. That's the team lead for North Ark. She also leads the team in RBI and home runs, 35 ribbies, 3 round trippers. As we work to get a rogue baseball off the field, what a throw by Taylor Southern. And we're ready to resume softball here at Majestic Park. We've got a lot of Nighthawk athletics on tap for you today. Baseball and softball going at the same time this afternoon. And if you peek just to the right of your screen, just over that right field wall, you see Nighthawk baseball ready and waiting to see what their softball counterparts are going to do in today's games. But with baseball and softball on tap here at home today, the only way to do it is to split it up. We'll have softball game 1 only today, and then we'll set up shop next door at Babe Ruth Field and have baseball for game 2 later on this afternoon. Great crowd on hand here at Majestic Park. Also on the live stream, you know what to do. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We would love to hear from you. Give us a shout out. Let us know how you're spending your Saturday today, of course, other than watching great softball here on the Nighthawk Network. Count is 2-1 on Riley Lowry. One away here in the top of the first, no one on. Person has the one she wants, and a foul ball up, away, out of play, brings the count to 2-2. That's Dallas Phelps behind home plate for National Park College. Getting the start today at catcher for NPC and getting a new softball here. Count is 2-2 on Riley Lowry, one of the hottest hitters for North Arkansas College this season. Two as Lowry digs in. Person gets the sign for Phelps. Pitch on its way, outside edge, no, ball 3. The count is full on Lowry. Payoff pitch, that one's popped up into shallow right field, and making the play, Carly Morale, 2 down. A couple of pop-outs to start the show for North Arkansas College here in the top of the first. That'll bring up second baseman, number 11, Olitha Rich. Rich bats .375 this season, 36 hits, 26 runs scored. She has 4 triples to her name. That's a team lead for North Ark. She's also the team leader in swiped bags with 18. Count is 1-0 on Rich, the second-year Lady Pioneer. Person delivers, outside edge, no call. It's a ball, 2-0. Slight breeze blowing in toward home plate on a sunny Saturday in Hot Springs. 2-0 finds the corner as Person looks to battle back in the count against Rich, 2-1. Phelps gets the sign from Coach Dory Cormier in the dugout, and that one is drilled right up the middle. It'll be the first hit of the ball game. Rich is aboard with a 2-out single. North Arkansas College has its first base runner, and next is the pitcher, number 25, Jordan Hodges. Hodges bats .286 this year. 26 hits, 14 runs scored, 7 doubles. Hodges digs in, looking to keep the inning alive. Runner on first, 2 down. Person steps off. Person has the one she wants, on its way right down the middle for strike 1 looking. Next pitch on its way, there's a ground ball, foul. 0-2. And now Person and the Nighthawks 1 strike away of heading to the batter's box for the first time here in Game 1. .02 pitch, popped up, foul ball, out of play. And the at-bat will continue with Jordan Hodges at the plate. Person gets her sign. 0-2 on its way. Gets away. The runner takes off for second. She's going to get there standing up. And North Arkansas College moves a run into scoring position. 1-2 back home on Jordan Hodges. New softball coming in. Phelps gets set behind the plate. We're ready to resume. 1-2, 2 down, runner on second. Person fires. There's a pop-up out towards Logan Nyes, and she'll reel it in with a basket catch. And that's the end of the top of the first inning. No score. Nighthawks and Lady Pioneers. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is what I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Bottom of the first inning here in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. We'll get you the starting lineups here in just a moment for NPC. Ashbrook, Southern, and Nyes lead things off in the bottom of the first for Nighthawk Nation. Love to see you on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for spending your Saturday with us. NPC on a 5-game winning streak coming into today's battle with North Ark. Ashbrook takes the first pitch she sees outside for ball 1. Taylor Ashbrook batting .389 this season with 25 hits, 10 runs scored. 7 stolen bases to her name as well as she evens the count with a foul ball, 1-1. Next pitch on its way, swings through for strike 2. The count is 1-2. Next pitch on its way, a little bit too high, evens it up, 2-2. Ashbrook stepping back to the back of the batter's box here, awaiting the offering from Hodges. There's a swing, a pop-up off the net, and the at-bat will continue, 2-2. Hodges has the one she wants, fires, and Ashbrook's going to pop it up. Out towards shallow center field, and underneath making the grab is Lauren Webb for the first out of the inning. Next up, it's the other Taylor. We call her ER here at Nighthawk Nation. It's Taylor Southern, the center fielder for the high-flying Nighthawks. Taylor Southern bats .290 this season. 18 hits, 10 runs scored, 10 RBI. The first pitch she sees, she'll swing and knock that over to shortstop. The throw over to first is in time, and Southern is retired, 2 down. Next up for the Nighthawks, Logan Nyes. Nyes batting .395 with 34 hits, 27 runs scored. She has a whopping 14 doubles this season. That's the team lead by a wide margin. She also leads the team in home runs, RBI. and may even be chasing a little bit of a history before her sophomore season is done here at NPC. She's really climbed up the leaderboards in a lot of categories, but of course, coming into this year, eyeing that all-time home run mark held by Maddie Thompson. And there's a drive out to deep right field, and that another one to Logan Nye total. Touch them all, 25. And she gets just a little bit closer to that record. Sometimes you just have to speak it into existence. The Nighthawks are on the board. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Logan Nyes, no doubt about it, on one swing. Carly Morale takes her turn for Nighthawk Nation. First pitch from Hodges. There's a liner, and that one's going to be fair. Down the third base line. Morale will hold up at first. It's a 2-out single. Back-to-back hits for the Nighthawks. And just like that, we've reached the number 5 hitter here in the first inning. It's Gracie Fowler. Back to first base is Carly Morale. Count is 1-0 on Fowler back at home. Hodges winds and fires too high, 2-0. Another pitch inside, 3-0 on the patient Gracie Fowler. (3-0) on its way. Taken for strike one as Lowry threatens to fire down the first on the speedy Carly Morale. She's back in time. (3-1) on its way, and it's back to the pitcher, a liner, and that ends the first inning. The Nighthawks strike first, a solo shot by Logan Nyes. We head to the second in a moment, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Nighthawks on the board as we head to the top of the second inning here in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. That round tripper by Logan Nyes puts her in a tie for third place all-time in Nighthawk history. It's number 13 of her Nighthawk career. Only Jaden Hart and Madeline Thompson lie ahead of her. Hart in the 2 spot with 14 and Thompson with 15. North Arkansas College brings its 5, 6, and 7 hitters to the plate here in the second inning. Annabelle Sowell, the shortstop, leads things off with an 0-1 count against Cameron Person. There's a pop-up foul back to the screen, and Sowell's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Sowell batting .333 this season with 32 hits, 22 runs scored, and 15 stolen bases. Person looking for her first strikeout of the day. Foul ball up over the netting. and a souvenir for one of the many fans in attendance today. We have a lot of special guests in the house this afternoon, and we'll get you more information on that in a moment. Busy day for Nighthawk athletics. At home and abroad as another foul ball sails away. Of course, baseball and softball both at home in Hot Springs, which is absolutely one of the hottest places in the entire United States of America this weekend. We'll get to more on that here in a moment. Nighthawk track and field on the road in Searcy this afternoon. Men and women competing in the Bison Open at Harding University. Good luck to Coach Jason, Coach Julie, and the guys and girls competing for National Park College this afternoon in Searcy. Count is 1-2. On the hitter, Annabelle Sowell. Person fires outside edge, can't get the call. It's a ball, 2-2. Outside edge, and that one's going to miss. It's 3-2, a full count on the leadoff hitter. Payoff pitch down the middle, popped up, out into center field. Taylor Southern on the move, makes the grab, one away. Next up for the Lady Pioneers, designated player number 27, Alyssa Sizemore. Sizemore bats .222 this season. The corner infielder steps in against Cameron Person. First pitch is right down the middle on the money, strike one. There's a connection, and that one's going to get just over the head of Sophia Meadows for an infield single. The Lady Pioneers have a runner aboard. That's the second hit of the ball game for North Ark. Alyssa Sizemore stands on first, and here comes right fielder number 13, Emily Twyman. Twyman bats .273 this year. 18 hits, 18 runs scored. First pitch is right down the middle from Person. 0-1 on Twyman. One out, one on here in the top of the second inning. Person getting the sign from catcher Dallas Phelps down the middle. A swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Person misses on the outside. Maybe a design chase pitch there. No swing, 1-2. In her 10th appearance this season for the Nighthawks, Cameron Person is hoping to break into the top 5 all-time in pitching wins for NPC. Looking for number 9 of her Nighthawk career, and there's her first strikeout of today's ball game. As Twyman goes down swinging, that's the second out of the inning, and here comes first baseman Gracie Williams. Cameron Person already top 5 in Nighthawk history in strikeouts. That was number 62 of her career. And the first pitch reeled in by Dallas Phelps, low, ball 1. Runner on first, 2 down. Williams at the plate, count is 1-0. On its way outside edge, hits its mark, count is even. There's a smack. That one headed out into foul territory. It drops as a fair ball. And the runners will stay put on first and third. The wind played some tricks on that one. And it bounces just inside fair territory. And now the Lady Pioneers will threaten. Sizemore moves to third on the play. Williams is safe at first, and the number 9 hitter in the Lady Pioneer lineup comes to the bat in Lauren Webb. The center fielder looking to bring in Sizemore to tie this game at 1. Person and the Nighthawks looking to get out of the jam. Dallas Phelps gives the first and third signal from home plate. And we're ready to resume. A big at-bat here. First pitch, strike one. Just outside as Person misses her mark, bringing the count to 1-1 on Lauren Webb. Webb batting .250 this season. Just 10 hits and 40 at-bats, 9 runs scored. 1-1, there's the bunt. It is foul. And now Webb will be forced to swing away here with an opportunity to tie the ball game. Top of the lineup looms up on deck with Cadence Graham. The count is 1-2. Trying to get her to chase outside, no go, 2-2. Person had a pitch to work with there. And now 2's on the board for North Arkansas College. Sizemore on third, Williams on first. The 2-2. Outside, full count. Person hoping to win the battle here with a full count and 2 outs. 1 strikeout already today. Phelps gets the signal. Payoff pitch fouled back. The at-bat continues with Lauren Webb. Payoff pitch. Popped up, out into the outfield. Morale calls for the ball, makes the play, and the Nighthawks get out of the jam in the top of the second inning. We'll head to the bottom of the frame where the Nighthawks look to add on a 1-0 lead. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
Nighthawk Nation proudly thanks the 70 West Church of Christ for their contributions to the Nighthawks this season. 70 West Church of Christ is located at 948 Airport Road in Hot Springs, and it's a place for everyone. Welcome home at the 70 West Church of Christ. Special thank you to Billy Hayes and everything he does for Nighthawks softball. Sophia Meadows will swing at the first pitch she sees, headed out towards the left field wall. It's going to stay in the yard for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up your Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured Nighthawk of today's game. That's Miss Jessica Sweer. Jared's in the stands today, cheering on Jessica. Also see him out on the live stream as well, pulling double duty. There he is. Always nice to put a face with a name. Jared, one of the top contributors on the live stream all season long and even before the season. Count is 2-0 quickly on Jessica Sweer here in the bottom of the second inning. There's a connection over to shortstop on a three-hopper. The throw over is dropped by the first baseman. Sweer is aboard, reaching on the error, and that will bring up Dallas Phelps for Nighthawk Nation. One out, one on for the National Park College Nighthawks. Phelps, the catcher, takes her turn against Jordan Hodges. First pitch of the at-bat has a little curve on it, strike one. Oh, 1 delivery. There's a connection, but it's foul to the North Ark dugouts. Nighthawk baseball gets underway in just about an hour over at Babe Ruth Field, right next door to the field you see here. And if you still see, yep, they're still watching over that right field wall, getting ready for the show against University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. We'll have game 2 with the Nighthawk baseball team later today. The 0-2 is popped up, foul out of play. Phelps will stay alive. 1-0 NPC here in the bottom of the second inning. The difference? A solo home run from Logan Nyes in the bottom of the first. Jessica Sweer, the base runner for NPC. Count is 0-2 on Phelps, and that one drops in for strike 3 looking. Sweer is back to the bag, but there's 2 away here in the bottom of the frame. Here comes Reagan White for Nighthawk Nation. Batting in the number 9 spot today, the speedy sophomore from Carrollton, Texas, takes her turn. First pitch, she shows bunt, puts it down beautifully along the third baseline, and not many can throw out Reagan White. Now Sweer heads for third. The ball goes away. Sweer is going to come in to score, and don't look now. Reagan White stands on third base. Great base running for Nighthawk Nation, who now leads it 2-0. We're back to the top of the lineup with Taylor Ashbrook for Nighthawk Nation. The second baseman steps in. Reagan White standing on third for the Nighthawks. That one flies away. Actually, I think it got the piece of our microphone. And a pickle as Reagan White sails into home safely. White was not going to be denied coming in to score on the play. She's a young lady who's not afraid to get her hands dirty and take chances at the plate. It pays off big time for the Nighthawks, who now lead it 3-0. The count is 1-0 on Ashbrook. Back home, 2 outs, no one on. And that pitch gets away from Hodges, 2-0. Next pitch, and that one catches the outside corner, 2-1. Reagan White's hit ruled a bunt single, with Jessica Sweer scoring on the throw. And there's a pop-up out into the outfield. Sailing underneath is the center fielder Webb, and down go the Nighthawks in the bottom of the second inning. They add 2 more runs, lead it 3-0. We're headed to the third here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Music is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
You smile, smile. When you smile.
Top of the third inning here in Hot Springs, where the Nighthawks hold on to a 3-0 advantage. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. So glad to have you with us today. Hello, Jeannie, watching on the broadcast. Let's go Nighthawks. And, of course, once a Nighthawk, always a Nighthawk. I see you, Shelby Lejeune, saying, let's go Nighthawks. Hope all is well with you, Shelby. Thanks for tuning in. First pitch of the at-bat. We'll find the top of the lineup, Cadence Graham. It's a strike one call on the first offering from Cameron Person. Graham is 0 for 1 today, flying out to Reagan White to start the game. 0-1 offering. That one's popped up. Foul. Phelps can't get to it in time. It'll be 0-2. We mentioned Shelby Lejeune, former Nighthawk. Of course, we have the Nighthawks of current here. We also have future Nighthawks in the stands today as well. 8 very bright young women that we'll see in Nighthawk blue coming up very, very soon. Paige Attaway, Sarah Camplain, Casey Cowling, Macy Graves, Rachel Lawyer, Delaney Lloyd, Alexis Ortego, and Brianna Phillips. All names that you'll hear a lot in the future for this National Park Nighthawk softball club next year. There's a ground ball, sails over to Sophia Meadows. She throws over to first. It's going to pull Swear off the bag, and there'll be a runner aboard. So Graham wins the battle with a leadoff single for the North Ark Pioneers. 1 on, no one out. Next up for North Ark is the catcher, number 21, Riley Lowry. Lowry popped up to Carly Morrell back in the first inning. 0 for 1 today. No outs, runner aboard. In the middle infield, ready to potentially turn 2 here. First pitch, there's a bunt over to Person. Person's going to make the tag on the baseline. 1 away. Lowry does her job on the sacrifice. Moving Graham into scoring position, looking to try to chip away. And I think the umpire is going to talk about this for potential interference on the baseline. Oletha Rich is the next batter due up. So it looks like the ruling on the field is they're going to send the runner back to first base. Looks like Cadence Graham is going to be forced back to first on the play. North Arkansas College's head coach is out to discuss the ruling here. Trying to catch the conversation on our crowd mic. Not having a whole lot of luck here. A lot of breeze here at the ballpark, if anything. So the runner is going to go back to first base. So Cadence Graham will retreat on the play. She'll be at first base as Oletha Rich comes to the bat against Cameron Person. Back and ready to resume softball here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs on a beautiful sunny Saturday. The weather is absolutely perfect. And if you're local, you still have time to get out here to see a lot of great Nighthawk athletics today. We're playing 2 on the softball diamond. We're playing 2 on the baseball diamond going into the night. Of course, I mentioned it before, Hot Springs is probably one of the biggest hot spots in the entire U.S. right now. Big solar eclipse? Yeah, I know you've heard about it. It's coming up on Monday afternoon, and we have visitors driving in from the thousands, the tens of thousands, coming into Hot Springs this weekend. It was fun getting over to the ballpark today. Foul ball off the screen. Count will move to 1-2 on Oletha Rich. Cameron Person looking for her second strikeout of the day. 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the third. Outside pitch. It's a ball, 2-2. Fans continuing to make their way into the stands here at Hank Aaron Field at Majestic Park. 2-2 on its way, and that one's driven out to Taylor Southern. Out in center field, backtracks and makes the grab behind the back. 2 down here in the top of the third. A great defensive play. Rich will be retired by way of the center fielder, Taylor Southern. 2 down. Next up is the pitcher, Jordan Hodges. 0 for 1 today. She popped up to Logan Nyes back in the first. Runner on first is Cadence Graham. First pitch of the at-bat is low and away for ball 1. Person gets the sign from her battery mate, Dallas Phelps. There's a ground ball. Over to second base. Ashbrook, the scoop, the throw to first. Swear makes the play. We're headed to the bottom of the third inning. Nighthawks lead at 3-0 here on the Nighthawk Network. We're back in a moment.
For 50 years, National Park College has been changing the lives of our students and their families to improve their quality of life and better our community. From GED courses to apprenticeships and bachelor's degrees, NPC offers the education students need to succeed. At NPC, we're here to nurture potential. Over 90% of our students receive financial aid, making education accessible without piling on excessive student debt. We're more than just educators. We're job creators, supporting 1,750 jobs in Garland County, propelling our state and region forward. Every dollar a student invests in an education at NPC is an investment in their financial future. We believe in the power of community, and our impact isn't just in the classroom, it's woven into the fabric of Hot Springs. Be a part of something transformative. Connect with our community and invest in the future. National Park College. Together we can continue changing lives for the next 50 years.
Taylor Southern leads things off for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the third inning against Jordan Hodges for the Lady Pioneers of North Arkansas College. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Count is 0-1 on a strike looking by Southern. Southern has made a number of great defensive plays out in the outfield today. Looking for her first hit of the ball game. There it is. It drops into left field with a leadoff single for Nighthawk Nation, and that brings up the hard-hitting Logan Nyes, and if you blinked, you missed it. Southern takes 2 on the play. Of course, last time Logan Nyes came to the plate, she made it leave the yard. And now Nyes steps in with an opportunity to bring Taylor Southern home. First pitch fouled away. Second pitch of the at-bat, Nyes fouls it away again. Looking for something to straighten out. And a souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands here today at Majestic Park. Nyes gets the call from Coach Dory Comier. 0-2 on its way. Gets away from Hodges. Taken off for third is Southern. 1-2 on Logan Nyes. The Nighthawk shortstop digs in. 1-2 on its way, and there's a drive. A fair ball down the left field line. Southern will score. Nyes turns and heads for second, and she's in safely with a huge RBI. The Nighthawks will add another one. It's 4-0. That double is number 29 of Logan Nye's career. She's third all time, and she's just 3 away of sharing the top spot with Jaden Hart and Maddie Thompson. Passed ball, gets away. Nyes takes off for third, and she's in safely. Carly Morale is 1 for 1 today with a single. Count is 1-0 on the right fielder. That one taken high in the zone, 2-0. Time is called. Rogue Baseball enters the field. And boy, that thing had to travel quite a ways to get over here. The count is 2-0 on Carly Morale. There's one in on the inside. It jams Morale. She fouls it away, 2-1. And now Carly back into the box. Against Jordan Hodges, she'll drill that one off the glove of the shortstop into left field. Nyes scores, and the Nighthawks continue to pour the runs on here in the bottom of the third. It's an RBI single for Morale. Her second hit of the ball game. It's 5-0. Gracie Fowler takes her turn, and she'll line a laser foul off the North Arc dugout. Fowler's 0 for 1 today as she lines that one the opposite way. 0-2. Up and in the zone as Lowry threatens to throw over to first for the speedy Carly Morale. 1-2. Hodges fires, and there's a liner off the glove of the third baseman. Morale moves to second. Everyone's going to be safe. Here comes Sophia Meadows. Morale on second. Fowler on first. That's 4 hits in a row to start the bottom of the third for the Nighthawks. Still no outs. Runners on first and second. Meadows flew out to center field, her only time up so far. But when you talk about long ball potential, number 30 has it. First pitch sails away. Everybody's going to move, and everybody's going to be safe. Everyone moves into scoring position. Runners on second and third. Morale on third, Fowler on second. It's 1-0 on Sophia Meadows. That one drops low, 2-0. Nighthawks scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and now 2 in the third, leading at 5-0. No outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And Meadows swings a big stick at the plate. There's a pop-up. It's going to stay in the yard. Out to shallow left field. Catch is made. No one's going to tag. So Meadows is retired, and that will bring up Jessica Sweer. That's the first out of the inning. Sweer is your Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured Nighthawk of the game. After game 1, we'll have our interview with Jessica before we break away to head over to Nighthawk baseball. It's a good one. You learn Jessica's Nighthawk story, talk about goals for the season and the hot streak that this Nighthawk ball club is on. Goals for the rest of the way. That's coming up at the conclusion of Game 1 today here at the ballpark. Count is 1-0 on Jessica Sweer. 1 out, 2 on. That one taken low, 2-0. Sweer reached on an error her first time up back in the second inning. Came around to score on that RBI single, that bunt from Reagan White. Count is 2-0 on Sweer, the first baseman. Time is called as Lowry adjusts her shin guards. And we're back ready for softball. That one gets away from the pitcher Hodges, 3-0. Now the Nighthawks threaten to load the bases with Dallas Phelps standing by. The count is 3-0. Right down the middle, Sweer takes 3-1. One of the things about Sweer is she's very patient at the plate. One of the team leaders in walks this season. Second only Gracie Redmond with 9 this year. 3-1, it's a foul ball. And the count is full on Sweer. Now, Nighthawks looking to keep the rally rolling here in the third. Payoff pitch. That one's popped up. A bloop over to shortstop. An amazing grab is made. Annabelle Sowell comes in, reels in the laser, 2 down. And that'll bring up Dallas Phelps for the Nighthawks. So after scoring 2 and getting 2 more on the bases, it's 2 straight outs for the Nighthawks. Phelps looking to keep the inning alive here in the third. First pitch to the Nighthawk catcher, fouled away. Phelps struck out her first time up today. Reagan White awaits on deck for the home team. Carly Morale on third. Gracie Fowler on second. The 0-1 is taken low, 1-1. Here's the delivery. That one, return to sender, out to center field. The catch is made. We'll head to the fourth inning. 5-0 NPC. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Top of the fourth inning here at the ballpark, where National Park College enjoys a 5-0 lead over North Arkansas College. I'm Mark Oliver. Sports information for Nighthawk Nation. Thank you for joining us this afternoon here on the Nighthawk Network. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We'd love to give you a shout out today. As a reminder, only Game 1 of today's doubleheader will be featured on the Nighthawk Network live today. We'll move gears to the next field, next door, and be set up for Nighthawk Baseball Game 2 later on this afternoon. Count is 0-1 on Annabelle Sowell, the shortstop, leading things off in the fourth inning, making a great defensive play just moments ago in the infield. against Jessica Swear. She'll swing through that one and miss, 1-1. Excuse me, they count 0-2 on Sowell. Person pitches on the outside, couldn't get the call, 1-2. Person winds and fires. There is a pop-up foul out of play. Sowell's 0 for 1 today. She flew out to Taylor Southern to start the second inning. The count is 1-2 on Sowell. There's another foul ball, same place, same result. The at-bat stays alive. Breeze blowing in toward home plate. It's a windy one here in the Spa City. Has been for a few days, in fact. It's blowing in against the batter. That one's going to be popped up out to center field, Taylor Southern makes the grab. A little deja vu for Annabelle Sowell, perhaps. That's the first out of the inning. One down, that brings up designated player Alyssa Sizemore. Sizemore singled, but was left stranded back in that second inning. The Lady Pioneers have had base runners in each of the first 3 innings so far, just unable to bring them in. Count is 0-1 on that strike call. Next pitch, outside edge, no call, ball 1. Count is even on Alyssa Sizemore. There's a pop-up out into the shallow outfield. Southern is there to make the play, 2 away. That's the 4th fly ball to center field in today's game. Taylor Southern staying busy in center field. Next up for the Lady Pioneers, Emily Twyman, the right fielder. There's a swing, and there is a liner out in the center field. Southern couldn't get to it in time. It's a 2-out single. Twyman has her first hit of the ball game, and now North Ark has base runners in all 4 innings consecutively. The inning continues with Gracie Williams making her way to home plate. Williams, too, is 1 for 1 today. Runner on first, 2 away. Phelps gets the sign, and time is called by the hitter. Cameron Person ready in the circle. First pitch of the at-bat down the middle, strike 1. Person, like we said, trying to move into the top 5 all-time in wins. She's in the driver's seat today with a 5-0 lead. Looking for her 3rd of the season. It would be her 9th of her career. That would tie her with Brooke Nally for 5th all-time. The count is 2-1. There's a connection, but it's foul. Out of play, 2-2. Two's on the board. As that one gets away, the runner will take off for second. Twyman moves into scoring position as the count goes full back home. The 3-2. There's a drive out to left field. White on the run, makes the play, and takes care of North Arkansas College in the top of the fourth inning. 5-0 NPC, back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
Bottom of the fourth inning here at the ballpark, Majestic Park in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. Reagan White, Taylor Ashbrook, and Taylor Southern all due up in the bottom of the fourth frame here. And a new pitcher. Now, excuse me, they'll keep the same pitcher. Jordan Hodges stays in the circle for North Arkansas College. Reagan White will make her way to home plate. The owner of an RBI bunt single back in the second, came around to score as well on that big Logan Nyes smack. Nighthawks have scored in every inning so far. Looking to keep that streak rolling here. White takes her turn at bat, and you can see the corner infield knows what to expect out of 33 now. They are in close. White ready to swing away, but that one's too high. Ball 1. Hodges fires, and White will take to even it up. The 1-1 taken away, 2-1. And there's a strike called down the middle. This count is even, 2-2. White maybe trying to lull the opposition to sleep in the batter's box and then hit a blooper. The 2-2's connected right to the glove of the third baseman, one away. So back to the top of the lineup we go. Here comes Taylor Ashbrook. The wind begins to pick up here at the ballpark. Ashbrook 0 for 2 with a couple of fly balls to center field today. She steps in against Hodges. First pitch, ball 1, getting away. Ashbrook waits for something to straighten out. That one gets away. And of course, the wind, you can probably hear it on the crowd microphone, blowing in towards home plate. Adds a little bit of extra oomph on the pitches coming in from the circle. Count is 2-0 on Ashbrook. On its way, the second baseman has her first strike. Two and 1 on OR, Taylor Ashbrook. And she'll foul that one away, 2-2. ER, Taylor Southern, standing on deck for the Nighthawks. Count is 2-2. And that one sails away. The count is full. Full count payoff pitch, ball 4. Ashbrook heads to first and thinks about going to second. Lowry says, I've seen that move before, not happening here. So it's a 1-out walk issued to Taylor Ashbrook. Here comes Taylor Southern. Southern doubled and scored her last time up in the third. There's the bunt. It's down perfectly. Everyone's going to be safe. Ashbrook slides into third. The run gets away. Ashbrook's coming home to score the 6th run in the ball game. Here comes Southern. She's going to touch them all. 7-0 Nighthawks. It started with a bunt and it ended with crossing home plate. As far as inside the park home runs go, it counts in my book. I'll see how it's actually scored in the books, though. Logan Nyes comes to the plate. 1 out, no one on. Foul tip, strike 1. The 0-1 is popped up, out towards left center field. Can she do it again? She has! Another home run for Logan Nyes. High fives and handshakes incoming. 8-0. Logan Nyes 3 for 3 on the day, including 2 home runs, an RBI double. Next up for the Nighthawks, Carly Morale. The Nighthawks reach that magic 8 number that they want to potentially end this game in the top of the 5th. Now it's insurance runs. Hodges fires, Morale takes 1-0. Taylor Southern's hit is ruled as a bunt single. Despite coming all the way around to score on it, Morale is going to be hit by the pitch. And now it's Gracie Fowler's turn. One thing about this Nighthawk squad, they make updating this scoreboard really, really fun. So much action. Fowler's 1 for 2 today. Singled and was stranded back in the third. Swings at the first pitch she sees, it's foul. Morale retreats to first base. Reagan White lined out to start the inning, and then a walk by Ashbrook. Southern bunt singles, comes all the way around, scoring 2. And a solo home run from Nyes, her second solo shot of the game. Logan Nyes now with 14. Ties her for second all-time in home runs at National Park College. She's 1 away from sharing the top spot with Madeline Thompson. That one is going to hit Fowler. And now Sophia Meadows will get her turn. Back-to-back hit by pitches. Morale to second, Fowler on first. Here comes Meadows. She's popped up to center field twice today. First pitch, ball 1. Runners are going to move over to third and second respectively. They're all safe. Morale to third, Fowler to second. 1-0 on Sophia Meadows. The 1-0 is too low, 2-0. Meadows digs back in. Strike 1. Still just 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nighthawks have scored in every inning today. 1 in the first, 2 in the second and third, and 3 so far in the 4th. Hodges fires low, 3-1. The runners are going to stay put. On deck for the Nighthawks, Jessica Sweer. Meadows could walk to load him here. Ball 4. That'll load the bases for Jessica Sweer. A hard breeze blowing in from center field. Sweer stands in. 1 out, bases loaded. She swings at the first pitch she sees. It's foul. Aided by the wind, I'm sure. 0-1 on Sweer, the first baseman. Check swing, strike 2. Hodges has the one she wants. 0-2 on its way. It gets away. Here comes Morale on the hard charge home. She's safe. 9-0 NPC. Time called as North Ark wants a moment to talk things over with its pitcher. Morale scores on the play. Gracie Fowler moves to third. Sophia Meadows stands on second. 1-2 on Jessica Sweer. Don't forget, we'll talk to Jessica at the conclusion of today's game before we close up shop here at Hank Aaron Field in Hot Springs. The count is 1-2. 1 out with runners on second and third. Dallas Phelps on deck for the home team. Back to third base safely is Gracie Fowler. 2-2 on Sweer. On its way 3-2, and here comes the runner. Fowler dives in head first to score. Meadows moves to third, 10-0. The count is full on Jessica Sweer. 5 runs have come across in the fourth. Payoff pitch, ball 4. Sweer is aboard. The inning continues with Dallas Phelps coming to the plate. Phelps is 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a flyout. Runners on the corners, 1 away, and a pop-up. It's going to stay in the yard. Sailing underneath it in foul territory, making the grab is the first baseman, Gracie Williams. We've batted around here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Reagan White started it off with a line out to third. Now she bats a 2 away. And 5 runs across since we saw her last. Her second at-bat of the inning starts with the ball up high, 1-0. Sophia Meadows on third, Jessica Sweer on first. Second pitch. Ball 2, and Sweer takes second unopposed. Two-0 offering. Taken for ball 3. Now White threatening to walk and load him again. Shows bunt, pulls back, slash, takes strike 1. Mind games from Reagan White. Count moves to 3-1 on the sophomore left fielder. Hodges has her pitch on its way. Strike two. And Hodges and the Lady Pioneers are one strike away of taking this to the fifth inning. Ball four. Meadows caught in a pickle. Stays in, dives in head first, and she is tagged out at home. That will take care of the Nighthawks in the fourth inning. They lead it 10-0. We head to the do-or-die top of the fifth inning here at the ballpark, Majestic Park in Hot Springs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
(10-0) NPC as game one comes to the top of the fifth inning. A do-or-die inning for the North Arkansas College Lady Pioneers here on the Nighthawk Network. I'm Mark Oliver. For the Lady Pioneers here in the fifth, they'll have the 9-1-2 hitters. Lauren Webb, Cadence Graham, Riley Lowry. Cameron Person looking to go the distance and pick up the win here in the starting game number one. And we may have pinch hitters coming in for the Lady Pioneers here. We will. We'll get you their new names and numbers here momentarily. The first pinch hitter for North Arkansas College will be number 22, Morgan McGuire. The sophomore will step in against Cameron Person here in the fifth. Phelps delivers the sign. First pitch, strike one. It's McGuire's 12th at-bat of the season for North Arkansas College, batting .091. Count is 1-1 on McGuire. There's a check swing and a miss, 1-2. Outside edge, no chase, 2-2. And there's a foul ball to keep the at-bat alive for McGuire. Person takes her time in the circle. McGuire in the box with a 2-2 count. Outside edge, the count is full, 3-2. McGuire looking for a leadoff walk, and she's going to get there. She's aboard here in the top of the fifth inning. North Arkansas College will need 3 runs this inning to keep the game going. Pinch runner coming out will be Lauren Webb. So Webb on first. And we may see another pinch hitter here for the Lady Pioneers. Jordan Hodges will bat here. Excuse me, the batter will be number 28, Mara Lakey. So Lakey will be the batter, batting .415 this season, 27 hits and 22 RBI. Batting from the left-handed side, swings at the first pitch she sees, strike one. No outs in the top of the 5th, runner on first. The 0-1 is fouled away off the screen. Strike two. There's a pop-up into the field of play. Taylor Ashbrook calls the ball at second base, makes the grab, one away. Catcher Riley Lowry, steps in next for North Arkansas College. 1 out, 1 on. Webb the runner on first. Nighthawks looking for a game-ending double play. First pitch, fouled back. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Lowry back into the box for NAC. Person fires. There's the bunt. Down the line, it's foul. Count moves to 0-2 on Lowry. Cameron Person looking for strikeout number 2 today. .02 offering. That one's popped up. Foul, out of play. Up high, ball one. Here's the throw down to second. It goes into center field. Taylor Ashbrook is there with the backup, keeping the runner at second instead of going to third. Count is 1-2 back home. On Riley Lowry, 1 out. Person delivers. Another foul ball popped up out of play. Person returns back to the circle. The count is 1-2 on Riley Lowry. Runner on second, Lauren Webb. Phelps delivers the sign. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up. Out to center field. Backtracking is Southern. She makes the grab. 2 down. And the Lady Pioneers are down to their final out here in game number 1 of today's doubleheader. Oletha Rich will be the batter for North Ark. 1 for 2 today, a single and a fly out to Taylor Southern. Runner on second, 2 down. First pitch, strike 1. Next pitch on its way, down the middle, strike 2. And the Lady Pioneers are down to their final strike. Cameron Person looking to seal the deal for NPC. On its way, and that is a fair ball down the first base line. Coming around is Webb. She'll score the first run of the game for North Ark. It'll be a 2-out base hit for Oletha Rich. And it's 10-1. Jordan Hodges is next for the Lady Pioneers. She would need to come around to score in order to keep this game alive. Here's the throw down to second. The runner is safe. Aggressive base running for Rich. And the Lady Pioneers here late. Count is 0-1. Person fires. There's a smack to left field. Reagan White makes the grab, and this game is in the books. National Park College takes game 1 by a final score of 10-1. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here from the softball diamond. And don't go anywhere. Your Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured Nighthawk interview with Jessica Sweer is on its way next here on the Nighthawk Network. National Park College Nighthawk Softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured Nighthawk of the Week, Miss Jessica Sweer. Jessica, welcome to National Park College. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Jessica Sweer. I'm from New Iberia, Louisiana. I've been playing softball for about 10 years now, and I'm just excited to be here.
Jessica, what was it that brought you to Nighthawk Nation this season? How did Coach Autumn Wyatt find you?
Well, I was actually coming to Arkansas on a visit for another school, and my coaches knew about Coach Wyatt and the program she had, and they really encouraged me to reach out to her, and I did, and got a visit, and then I just knew.
And the rest is history. And here you are, an everyday member of this lineup for National Park College this season. And we've really gotten to see you shine as of late at first base, your natural position back in high school. And the team feels like it's doing really good things right now. You're on a 5-game winning streak. You've bumped yourself up to number 2 in NJCAA Region 2 play. And what is behind that recent surge, that recent uprising from this Nighthawk squad?
I really think not only are we just like performing better together overall because we've been playing together now for a lot longer, but our energy on the team has just been phenomenal, and it really helps like if you know you made a mistake and your team is just behind you, supporting you and bringing that positive energy.
It's a family, a camaraderie, and that's what Nighthawk softball really is all about. The team chemistry and the energy, like you said, in the dugout, outside the dugout, practice, games, bus rides, whatever. What is it like to really be a member of this team and grow some of the bonds and the chemistry that you have with your teammates this season?
It's been a great experience. You know, we all really gel together very well. We all like to bring that same sort of fun, positive energy. Like, we really make the games like a lot of fun.
There were a lot of tough games for this squad in the beginning of the season. You guys have taken your lumps here and there as the season has gone on, but it feels like it's really made this team better. Like we said, you're hitting your stride right now, and a very big matchup coming to town on Saturday. You've got North Arkansas College at Majestic Park. What are you guys working on in order to prepare not only for the Lady Pioneers, but to keep this winning streak rolling and stay ahead of your goals right now?
Well, right now, to prepare for North Ark, we've already beat them twice, so we kind of have an idea of how their defense is and their pitching. And we're just really working on doing all the little things right, playing our game and not playing down to their level.
I mentioned goals. What are some of the goals that you have? Coming into this squad, starting your college career, what goals did you set for yourself, and maybe where do some of those stand today?
My main goal coming into this was working on my mindset. While I'm playing on and off the field, I wanted to always have that positive energy and just be able to support my teammates, whether that's picking balls that would have been bad throws, or just being a positive outsource that they can come to.
It's been very evident that you've really captured the confidence and the respect of your teammates and your coaches, getting very good opportunities over at first base for this squad and helping lead the charge for the success that we've seen. And when we talk about Coach Wyatt and Coach Dory, what are the team goals right now? What is the main mission right now at this point in Region 2 play?
Right now we're entering what Coach Wyatt likes to call Phase 3 of our softball program, and it's when we've already seen all these teams in the region, we already know what they have, so we're just going out and we're playing our game to the best of our abilities, not playing down to anyone's level or not getting flustered by any other team.
Jessica, I think I can speak on behalf of all of Nighthawk Nation. We're really excited right now for where Nighthawk softball is heading. We think the best is yet to come for the team and the program this season. Good luck to you the rest of the way, and congratulations on the honor this week. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Of course, my friends and family back home who have really been supporting me through all this. Being 6 hours away isn't always easy, and they make the world of a difference.
Home away from home here at National Park College. Jessica Swear, your Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured Nighthawk of the Week. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. She's Jessica Swear. I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network. Final score in Game 1 of today's doubleheader, 10-1 National Park College. They'll extend that win streak to 6 games in a row. NPC will move on to 15-14 on the season, 11-4 in NJCAA Region 2 play. Winning pitcher for the Nighthawks today, Cameron Person, in 5 innings of work, giving up 9 hits, only 1 run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. In the win for Person, it's her 3rd of the season. And for Cameron Person, it's number 9 of her Nighthawk career, moving her into 5th all-time with Brooke Nally, 9 wins in her Nighthawk career. And, of course, 62 strikeouts, putting her 5th all-time as well. When you talk about all-time records, you got to talk about the leading hitter for National Park College in this one. Logan Nyes had a whale of a ball game in this one today. Nyes leading the charge, homering in the 1st and 4th innings, 2 solo shots, had an RBI double in the 3rd inning as well. She finishes 3 for 3. Those 2 home runs give her 14 all-time. That's good for a tie for 2nd all-time with Jaden Hart, the Nighthawk legend. Madeline Thompson looms ahead with 15 all-time. And Logan Nyes chases a little bit closer to history. She also had that double as well, putting her at 29 all-time. That's good for 3rd in Nighthawk history. The leader has 32. It's Jaden Hart and Maddie Thompson as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to be featuring Game 2 of Nighthawk softball today, but we will have the final score posted for you on our Nighthawk Athletics social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and X. We're going to break down and head over to the field adjacent to us and be set up in time to catch Game 2 of National Park College Nighthawk baseball in the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the broadcast today. here on the Nighthawk Network. Feel free to like, subscribe, and get notified the next time we go live. We will have a new live stream link if you're hoping to catch Nighthawk Baseball Game 2 coming up in just a couple of hours. Stay tuned right here on YouTube. We'll leave you from the ballpark today. The Nighthawks win it 10-1. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Special thank you to our sponsors, Washita Children, Youth, and Family Services, RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs, CHI St. Vincent, Levi Hospital, and Visit Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. We'll see you next time here on the Nighthawk Network.